Stopping by the cinema, you see Luca again. Seems he's just finishing up another Q&A about his film. Luca, hey. Oh, if it isn't the one with the question that didn't suck. Trust me, most of these things are mind-numbing. So, if you have any more advice, a great filmmaker is only as good as his understanding of the camera. Learn all you can about the camera and you can do just about anything. I hear that lighting is really important to camera work. Is this true? Oh, 100%. Any advice for someone starting out with lighting? Well, see, the thing is, what you really need to do is decide if you want to work in front of the camera or behind it. None of this matters if you don't know where you're going. Sorry, I have to run to the next Q&A. He heads off, but you're pretty sure his movie doesn't have another showing today. Okay, camera work. Choose the next skill. Acting, emotions, directing actors. Oh, let's go with our acting emotions. 0 action points. We do have some money. Oh, cool. We can do a costume tailor assistant job. That matches with our fashion. Let's go to Le Royale and buy some more of that beef Wellington. Team uniforms. We need those. And then, let's learn about electricity. Dressing up as a dinosaur? I'm not sure what that is. It's like a dinosaur with like nose spikes. Oh, I want to break a light bulb with something. I really wish that I had learned like important things about how the world works in school. My school learnings were not great. But if you're American, you know that. I literally do not know how electricity works. I know you screw a light bulb in. I know it's got something in it. Might be called something. Fill a thingy. But that's about it. Maybe Thomas Edison didn't invent it. I learn a lot more about the history of things than how things actually work. You know what? Radio really... You don't care about this. I'm tired. Radio waves. I don't understand them. I don't understand radio stations. How do I get it to my car? You know, let alone wireless internet. I don't think... my brain is still trying to figure out radios. I just pretend all this stuff is magic and that it works. And you'd be lying if you said that at least 10% of you also are stupid. You're meeting up with Richard to finish up your school project. The day mostly goes along fine, when suddenly he gets very quiet. Are you okay? You've gotten all, My dad calls it angsty. I guess that's a good word for it. No, not really, but I think you'd guess that. Uh-huh. Do you wanna... Not really, but okay. So, I went to camp after middle school a few summers ago. Music camp. There was this camp counselor. Oh, Richard. Only a few years older than me, but, well, you brace for the worst as his face goes dark. Something is weighing on him. I fell in love with her. You try not to look surprised. She was brilliant. She knew so much. Taught me almost everything I've ever wanted to know about how to actually construct music. I mean, I've read tons and tried to learn myself, but she helped me actually learn how to build songs. She turned what seemed like magic into something I could do, and I fell for her. Then she wanted to... You wait for him to continue. It takes minutes. Eventually he does. She wanted me to do more than hold hands and kiss. She wanted... I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it. The physical stuff, it made my skin crawl. She couldn't stop crying. I made her feel so ugly. I hurt her so much. I felt so bad, I feel so bad. That sounds rough, but why were you avoiding me? The only other person I've ever, felt that way about was... He looks like he's blushing. You. Wow, Richard, I'm sorry, I didn't want to put you in this position. You think about what Richard said. You wonder how he will react to what you're about to say next. Richard, it's okay. I'd rather not talk to you again than hurt you like that. You won't hurt me like that, I promise. We've We won't ever do that sort of thing. Okay. Richard nods a few times, though he lets out a deep sigh, like he's finally letting go of something. Thanks. Sorry I've been so... Sounds like you're dealing with some stuff. Yeah, I want to finish the project? Graduating would be nice. You two return to work. For the first time in a while, it feels like old times. 7 years later, he figures out he's gay. Choosing balls. My choosing balls skill. Richard needs that too. Fashion, sewing, cooking, desserts, law, human rights, pfft. Acting, emotions. New location available. Library. Got it. Damn it! I need to get a lot of charm fast. So let's do choosing balls. Is it a library here? What can we do? All right, we can learn statistics, nervous system, poetry. We've already done. Great discoveries, electricity. Yeah, let's do the 3 electricity while we're here. Let's learn some more history. Oh no! Our ship hit a glacier berg. Alright, we need to get happy. So... Oh, I don't have 25 points? Okay, let's go home. Family movie night. Tonight, you're watching the cinematic classic, The Ship. Do you see that, kiddo? The captain always goes down with the ship. Always. You see tears in your parents' eyes. So you would go down with the ship, tell them you'd be first on the life raft. I would have been the very first. I would have been on the very first lifeboat. You have no dignity. I would also have been on the raft. You'd both make terrible captains. There's light laughter before your family watches the ship sink into the cold water. New expectation, raise your empathy. You're a good kid, make sure to carry that forward and make a change in the world. Yeah, sure. Instead of raising my empathy, I need to raise my happiness. What did they want me to gain? Empathy. Any empathy? This is empathy. If we go to the beach, we'll learn empathy, charm, and slightly raise our mental health. Going on a trip, yeah. Yeah, that was fun. It's the day of the presentation. Richard is obviously very nervous. Don't worry, everyone will love the song. I know I said I would read some of it. Can you do the whole presentation? No, we agreed to read half and half. You can do this. I don't think I can. You see he's sweating, but you yank him up to the front. We volunteer to go first. Richard nearly faints, but he gets through the presentation. Afterwards, how'd I do? Terribly, but you got through it. I did, yeah. New skills available. Polishing the ball. Yeah. Alright, let's get some happy going on with our paper RPG club. Alright, time to disappoint our parents a little bit by playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so we now have 290 knowledge points for this shit. Fashion, sewing. Bowling, polishing the ball. Riding. Now we can go home. Need to make her a little happier, but not too happy. If we do this 5 times, that's minus 20 points, which will take us down to 25. Whatever. Yeah! Raising our happiness, raising our happiness, raising our happiness. Making our parents happy. Making our parents happy. Making me happy. There we go. High school is almost at an end. You and Richard became great friends. Best friends, even. One day, he randomly hugs you out of nowhere. It may be the most physical you've ever seen him get. What was that for? Thanks for being my friend, you know? I don't really have any, like, at all. Yeah, but what brings this on right now? School's going to end soon, and I don't know what happens next. But I'm glad you were here for this part. Same to you. The bell rings, but you hug him back. New skills available. Hand stitching, winning dance for bowling, and writing plot. Expectations met. So let's brain map the shit. Go home. Your parents are waiting for you when you come home. They have a dour look on their faces. Kiddo, we need to talk. Yes, we need do. We've both been feeling like we're losing touch. We miss you. So we were thinking we should set up a more steady family night. We'll eat proper sit-down dinners, and you can introduce us to your hobbies. Sounds great, huh? Yeah, it actually does sound good. Oh, good. I thought you were going to tell us off. Well, how about you introduce us to one of your hobbies, then? You spend some time hanging out with your parents. New expectation. Perform knife skills 10 times. We don't spend enough time together. We should fix that. Okay, we got plenty of action points. Let's go do some work somewheres. Wait, what's that? Video game tester. Best gig ever. Let's learn the internet. It's never too late to learn the internet. Oh, she found furry porn. Okay, we got $79. We're not particularly happy, but doable, I guess. Got enough money for some beef Wellington again. Oh, that beef. So beefy. Okay. Now we can schedule some stuff. Skills. Okay, we'll do that 5 times. That'll take us down 20 happiness. And then... shit, let's just get really unhappy. We've got 5 turns left to become a massive fashion designer, so that's what we're going for. Also, we might be a professional bowler. New skills available. Acting, stunts. You see the lad bowling. His form is actually really good. And he scores a strike. This is followed up with a little spin from him and a fist pump.
Oh, did you see that, LSP? When you strike, you need to put a touch of English in it.
He does another dance spin, his bowling shoes gliding across the floor with grace.
People will think you're a showboating jerk, but when you're finally living in their head rent-free, you're siphoning their power. Oh!
He spins again and points at a fellow bowler that just shakes their head and walks away.
They get it.
Looking styling, Mr. Ladd.
Mr. Ladd is my father, and me? I may not look young, but I'm still spry.
He does one last spin and moonwalks off. You notice a wall of plaques up in the bowling alley. Most of them have perfect game, a date, and a name. A few names have multiple perfect games. You notice one, Frank the Lad Fry, has 900 series printed on it instead of perfect game. 900 series? Ah, yeah, that's when you bowl 3 perfect games in a row. 300, 300, 300. Huh. You look around, but the lad seems to have left. Aww. So, let's go to the brain map and work on our charm, because I really want to be a fashion designer. So, we can learn hand stitching. Let's show the skill trees. Where are we at? Wow, we didn't learn much science in our life here. Boom. So for fashion, hand stitching, and then there's one more. We might be able to do it. What? We got 4 turns left. So, let's make ourselves happy. With 1 game of paper RPG. Then, whoops, let's go home. Go to the city. Let's work somewhere. Yeah, let's cloud watch. Let's master cloud watching and get happy doing it.
Oh, I'm a master at clouds.
Okay. We got 85 action points left. Let's make some money. Let's see if we can waitress. You would think a fancy restaurant like this would fire you the first time you dropped stuff, instead of giving you $40 for the day. I can't afford any of your food and I worked here for 2 shifts. That's realistic, actually. Okay, so schedule. We need hand stitching. New skills available: bowling, splits, fashion, catwalk practice. I don't want to be a model. I want to make stuff. Ah, whatever. I'm pretty enough. I can be a catwalk lady, I guess. No wonder they call it growing pains. You can't be what you want to be, even if you do everything right. How are you doing money-wise, Donut Eggbaby? How are you doing money-wise, Donna Eggbaby? Are you saving up? What's the point of saving? It takes so long that by the time I have money, I no longer want to buy what I wanted anymore. Well, nothing in life comes quick or easy. Nothing good, anyway. That's pretty demotivating. Well, have you tried any part-time jobs? Working wasn't bad, and it was really satisfying to make my own money. I'm really glad you feel this way. Of course, you should focus on school, but it's good to have some modest savings. So if you ever have a free afternoon, maybe consider signing up for a shift. New expectation, earn $200. You'll respect the money you earn with your own 2 hands more.